Good evening. So I know this is a second video for today, but I've been kind of using the Lifesum app today, and I wanted to show you guys if you're thinking about it because I did pay for a year subscription. Um, so if you wanted to use this for keto, you do have to pay for a subscription. It was about $33 for 12 months, and um, it was 30% off. So I'll try it for the year. Hopefully, I'll use it enough where it was worth it. Fingers crossed. Um, because usually I don't want to pay for stuff like I'm sure most of you. So, okay. So Lifesum does you can use it for free, but if you use it for free, it's going to give you the classic diet macros, which is fine if you want to do a classic diet. But if you want to do keto, you want to try keto, you do have to pay for the subscription. A couple of things that life, the reason that I decided to go with Lifesum is because they advertise that you can use Google Assistant to um, track your water, can track your meals. No. So today I tried using the tracking your meals option. Um, what I found out is that it one, you can't track specific foods. So what it's set up to do is you can tell it to track um, large meal, small meal, medium meal, um, and it will. They they say that it will take your past tracking record and use that information. They'll average it out and use that information to track macros for you. Well, today was the first time that I really used it. So it didn't have a whole lot of information. And what it did, let me show you on my phone. Hopefully you can see the brightness here. Hopefully you can see a little bit better. Okay, so this is today. I know it's backwards. Sorry, guys. So what I did at some point today, I just said, a small dinner and a medium lunch. I'm so sorry, this is backwards. And all that it did was it tracked calories, which is fine, but it's not really going to help us keto wise. So I'm hoping as time goes on, it'll get kind of an average for me, and maybe it'll plug in more macros than calories, but we'll see. The other thing you can do, now I pressed on medium lunch. Okay, it's not going to show me here. When you track something, so this is what I had some madras lentils for breakfast. And okay, remember guys, I'm doing the easy keto setting. So that's why I ate lentils for this morning. So what it showed me is, so here's my the calories for it right here. It tells you the highlights of this food. So it says it's a good source of fiber, but the cons are it's high in sodium, high in carbohydrates, and it's processed. So maybe not the best choice, but it had some good redeeming qualities, I feel like. And they have a learn more thing. Oh, okay. So it has a food rating guide. So let's see. Okay, so they rate it A, B, C, D, or E. I'm gonna have to look into this more because, like I said, I only really started using it today. I wanted to show you what I learned about it today. So very interesting. So food rating guide, I'm gonna have to look into that. Next, when you scroll down on your food item, you get the nutritional info. So they tell you what percent of the calories is carbs, protein in the middle, and fats. So this particular food item has 47% carbs, 16% protein, and 37% fat. And then below it, you have your standard um, nutritional information, protein, fat broken down into, oh, I'm sorry, net carbs came next. So you have net carbs, and it shows you out of your total carbs, the fiber and the sugars. Then you have fats, saturated and unsaturated, and then you have other. So that's cholesterol, sodium, and potassium. So that was pretty cool. And now on the keto setting, it shows you, it breaks down your net carbs for you. So you can see your meals, how many net carbs are in there. And you see my lunch and dinner had 0 net carbs. I didn't, but I didn't do a great job tracking today. I was just kind of messing with it a little bit. So that's kind of cool. And then let's see. So they have their little tip here at the top. We know the feeling. You'll be more tired the first week. Try not to get put off. It gets easier. You'll be in ketosis soon and we'll get your energy back. We promise. That's cute. You got your water tracker right here. Now the water tracking was pretty easy with the Google Assistant. And I'll see about showing you how that works here in a minute. The other thing that I liked about this was it was really easy to add in my breastfeeding calories, which I really try and focus on. And when you add in exercise calories burned at the top, it does give you, it shows you how many you burn for the day, and then it gives you extra calories for that. It doesn't give you extra carbs or protein. It doesn't tell you how to break it down in your macros, but you do get extra calories. Let's see. Now, and then of course, it shows you how many net carbs you have left, how much protein and fat, how much you've consumed for the day, how much you have, or sorry, how much you have consumed for the day in calories, and how much you have left there in the middle. So the setup is pretty nice. Now I've tracked for tomorrow, so I know what I'm eating. And it does tell you when you've gone over. See, I've gone over 2 grams of protein, which I'm not worried about. My net carbs, which it was actually really easy to, it's super easy to stay under 100 grams net carbs, guys. It's actually really easy to stay under 20, but I feel like right now I'm coming with all the holidays and stuff, I'm really coming off of stuff, sugar and stuff. So as you track, they've got this thing here. Now this, when I was tracking, I noticed this success, perfect, blah, blah, blah. This follows you the whole way down. So as you track a meal, like when I tracked the breakfast, it was under the breakfast. And when I tracked the lunch, it was under the lunch. And now it's under the dinner and the snack. So that's pretty cool. It tells you if you're doing well or not. This is what it looks like before you track anything. This is before tracking exercise, anything. So that's what it looks like. Now, when you want to track something, press the little plus button right there, and it pops up like this, and you can pick what you want to track. For breastfeeding, I hit the exercise one, and it comes up like this. And then now the automatic tracking, oh, it's not connected to my Google Fit. Okay, so this you can connect to Google Fit. You can connect to, hold on. It lets you connect to with things. I've never heard of that one. Runkeeper, Fitbit, Endomondo, which is Under Armour, and Walgreens. Sync with balance rewards. Oh, so you can get rewards points at Walgreens if you connect your Walgreens card to this thing. So that's kind of cool. All right, now I'm connected to Google Fit because I was wondering why my calories didn't go up. And I don't have a fitness tracker, but I usually keep my phone on me so that it tracks my steps and stuff. Um, anyway, so for breastfeeding, this was convenient for that. I just clicked on the simple calories button there at the bottom, and I have to enter it in every time, but I just do 300 because they say that you burn between 300 and 500 calories a day when you breastfeed. So, yeah, I just add it in there, and then so you saw it has my calories right now set for about 17,000 or 1,700. Sorry, not 17,000. I'm really stupid. So I added in the 300 calories and it brought me up to 2,000 calories to consume. Oh, I think it brought up my fat. Hold on. We're learning here together, guys. I'm really sorry. I just wanted to show you the things that I found on here. So, okay. So it did change my macros when I added that in. So if you look right here, and again, I know it's backwards, I have 65 grams of protein and 118 grams of fat and 100 net carbs. So when I add in the breastfeeding, now it does have a thing here for recent exercises, but it doesn't save simple calories for some reason. Okay, so I added it back in. Now I have 76 grams of protein and 146 grams of fat, and still at 100 net carbs. So there you go. It does tell you where you want to get those extra calories from. That is pretty cool. So that was 11 more grams of protein. What did I say? 146 grams of fat. So that's about 30 more grams of fat. Very cool. Okay, I'm just going to show you one more thing because this is probably really annoying at this point. Let me turn on my volume. So this is how you track with the Google Assistant on Lifesum. Okay, Google, track 2 cups of water. Come on. Track 2 cups of water. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's not gonna work now, guys. Track 2 cups of water. Now it wants me to install it. Okay. All right. Well, what it does when you do it right is Google comes back and it says, like, you might want to do this on Lifesum. Is that okay? And then you say yes. And then basically it switches from Google Assistant to Lifesum Assistant. It has like a different voice. And then it says something witty about tracking your water and asks you if you want to track anything else. So at that point, you can track, I think it lets you track exercise, but I'm not sure. So I'll make another one of these videos maybe in a couple weeks, maybe in a couple months once I've really gotten the hang of it. And hopefully it'll be a little less clumsy than this video. But anyway, I hope this gave you some idea to get started and um, help you a little bit with making your decision whether you want to try this app or not. Have a good night, guys, and keto on. Talk to you soon.